while we are living here. We come and go. Go to heaven, come back to work, go to heaven, come back to work. Just like you go to London, go back to somewhere else, go on the airplane, go to Paris, come back. It is very simple. If we could do everything with this physical body, we could do much more with our spiritual body. We have so many bodies, so many bodies. The one is the physical, which is fitted with a computer which we call brain, and which we don't even know how to use. Actually, we know that, huh? We only use 5 or 10% of this computer capacity even. Even just this physical brain, we didn't even use it. Talk about heaven within us, we don't know, that is for sure. Because since the day we were born, we have been taught to be a human being. We have been told that we are human being. We are even told that we are sinner, that even ancestors that we don't even know of have passed the sin on us. So how can we even stand up and feel proud of ourselves, even think of claiming the glory of a child of God? Do you know what a child of God is? Can you think about it? It's not just the words of it, but the meaning of it, the weight of it. God is the most powerful person in this whole universe, and we are His child. It even mentioned in the Bible that God made man in His own image. Everything, everywhere. The Buddha also told us that I'm the Buddha and you are the Buddha. In the future, you have Buddha nature inside you. The Christian told us you have kingdom of God within you. And yet we never know that. We live our life day to day, hand to mouth. Sometimes don't even have enough for our necessity. And all this make us frustrated, and we become angry with each other. We become very agitated with no reasons. Just because somewhere in this subconscious we still remember the life in heaven that we have left behind long ago. That over there we had everything, that we were powerful. Whatever we think, we have. Whatever we think, become. And here we have to beg for food. Literally, we work 10 hours. Work so tired sometimes, so sick, and still have to work just because we have to feed the body. And the body even make trouble for us. And even we have to leave it behind after some times. So that's why Jesus say, lay not your treasure on earth, where moth and insects can destroy, but lay the treasure upon heaven, where you can have it forever. When we have a chance to go to heaven, the higher we go, the less we feel attached to this world. We come back, we still go to work, we still discharge our duty, but we have no longer feel the slavery of life that's pounding upon us. We feel no longer the frustration of the struggle that we don't know why we have to work so hard, but we still continue to work. We will know everything. We will know that life is so. And God will teach us many much more interesting things that the mundane level of problems, anxiety, worry will leave us, because they're so insignificant compared to what we know in heaven. The true self and the true home will make us feel that we don't need anything here, because simply we don't belong here. When we meditate, we can even leave this body behind. We can even see it sitting there like a lump of clay. Have you seen somebody dead before without makeup? You haven't. You go to the hospital where they put the dead body, have a look at it. That's how you look like when you meditate and get out of the body. You look at yourself and say, ooh, who is that? Yeah, some people, they meditate, they look like they sleep, like this. They don't move. So sometimes when you come back from heaven, you feel reluctant to enter into this physical flesh. At that time, it feels like prison sometimes. And now that we love it so much, Yeah, but when we meditate, we come back, we feel it's nothing, it doesn't really belong to us. And some other times, when we meditate deeply, we feel that the whole body disappears. We don't feel the body. We feel even the body has become glorified, become like heaven-like. So it become all light and all bliss and all happiness. So that we know that physical dimension originally do not exist. It exists because we have been blindfolded to heaven, so that we have to see the only one dimension is this here. And once our heavenly faculty opened, we can see heavenly dimensions. It's just like when you see through the telescope, yeah? There are many things we don't see. We can see with the aid of the magnifying glass. We can see a lot of invisible germs and all kind of cells, all kind of things that is been moving and living, and with the naked eyes we cannot see. We have a much more sophisticated, a super sophisticated heavenly eye within us. Some of us can actually see the eye too. Yes, that is, if you subjectively live even the psychic body, go out of the psychic body, then you can see the eye too. There are many levels of body we have to pass through. Actually, we don't have a body. It just seems so because we have to see it in that way in order to exist in this world. If we see heaven all the time, then it is a heaven. Then we don't need to do anything, and we cannot carry out our role as a human being. Therefore, a curtain has been drawn between us and heaven so that we can carry on this life. But some of us, we don't like it anymore. Some of us still like it, some of us don't like it anymore. It's no fun. We feel this drama is no fun. That means it's time to go home. And to other people, they still like to play, then they're not interested in spiritual aspect. So in order to solve this suffering of our soul that we feel burdened here, we must know our true self, which is a part of God, and we will know that through a very simple way, is turn our attention inward. Just like if God sitting here and you look over there, of course you cannot see. So we just know where to find Him, and then you can see it right away.
I have two basic questions. If this is the first time and the last time that we are coming to this earth, then why do people end up suffering as children, as without knowing any sort of wrong? Why do children come to this earth and suffer? You said that we come here to this earth, to this plane of existence once.
I didn't say once.
At the beginning.
No, once we have come down here, but not necessarily one time.
So we come back again and again?
Yes, or in other planets similar. Not everybody come back again and again, but some do.
And you said that do not punish yourself for the mistakes that you make. If you do not punish yourselves, or if you do not try to learn from the mistakes that you make, why are you living?
I did not say you do not